Hey guys, so today we're going to see if we can help you out with this and this, maybe even this. One of the most common problems on the S2000 when you actually change the fender or adjust it a bit is that you might get this fender gap. And this is fairly common. And so today we're going to see if we can try to fix it on my car, and hopefully if we can fix it on this one, we could probably fix it on yours. So that's today's video. Stay tuned. So first things first is that you're going to want to start by removing the cooling plate if you have one. Next thing you'll see on either side, here on either side you'll see a bolt in here, that bolt, and the same thing on this side, this bolt. You're going to want to take both of those. You're going to want to take both of those out, and to do that you're going to need a 10mm extended socket or a regular 10mm with a extender rod. So I'm going to do that right now. Next, there are two screws on either side of the bumper, and what you're going to want to do is turn the wheel one way, and then you're going to want to take those out and then do the same thing the other way. You take the other one out. So typically what you'll see is that there'll be a screw here underneath, and it's the same on both sides. So to show you, give a better look, I already took this one out, but you see right here, there's a screw here. It's a Phillips screw on this side, and there's one on the other side as well. Those will need to come out. Next thing to do is to actually lift the car so we can get to the bolts on the other side. Now for safety, I did place a jack stand underneath the car, right here. Support bar, not the Cusco subframe. Here. That's where you want to do it. Next thing to do is to take out all the bolts on the underside of the bumper, and that should be the last of it. Alright, now that that's done, last thing to do is to take off the bumper without actually damaging the little tabs on the sides. So you want to make sure that as you're taking it out, this back part here, it's not going to show on camera, but there's fender liner here, if you recall. It runs all the way down, and the fender liner sometimes gets caught on the inner side of the bumper. Of this lip right here on the bumper. So sometimes it gets caught, so you want to make sure you pull it out of the way if it gets caught. And that's really the only tip I have for you on how to take it off. Now don't get frustrated while taking it off, because you might end up breaking off some of the tabs. So here I'm going to show you how I do it, and hopefully yours goes the same way. So what I'm doing is I'm pulling the side and I'm wiggling it out until it pops out like this. See? Now it's popped out. This is how you want it. Now if you pull enough, you'll start to see that the bumper starts coming off. Now we're just gonna leave it like this. And we're going to do the other side now, and then hopefully we can just pull it off. We pull, and we take this inner side, wiggle it, Now it's out. Oh, there we go. Now at this point you just want to pull straight out. I have mine in an angle because I'm trying to save time. I don't want to jack the other side, but if you guys feel more confident after jacking up the other side, then you can do that. But what I do usually is I grab from under here and then I just lift, wiggle until it starts coming off. And then you can just pull off like that. Next, we're gonna take this headlight bracket off. There's gonna be 2 bolts on this side and 2 on this side. Mine's missing one because I already took this apart one time for a different reason, and now I forgot to put that bolt back. But basically, again, everything can be done with a 10 mil. There we go. Bolts are off. Bracket is off. Back on the top side. Because we have to remove 2 bolts from here. It's going to be this one right here and the one inside there. I don't know if you can see it well, but I'll start with this one. This one in here. Now that that's out, you don't really have to take it out all the way. Just loosen it up so you can adjust your headlight. Okay, so looking at the headlights again, the last bolt to remove is actually pretty difficult to spot, but you can see that bolt in there? That one right there is the last one that holds the whole headlight together. So the way I'm gonna do this is I'm gonna take the 10 mil with the extender, and I'm gonna go underneath and then take it out. So this is basically where we want the headlight, where there's no gap here. So I'm gonna play around with it a bit and see if I can get it to stay. Alright guys, after many careful minutes, frustrating minutes have passed. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do better than this. As you can see, there's still a gap here, but I'm not sure if it's better or worse than before, or if it's the same. I have to look back at pictures, but yeah, I try to fix as much as possible. And I want to say the reason why I can't get it 100% perfect is because this fender is not the original fender. There's a story behind why I got this fender, and I'll put it in another video. But for now, this fender I bought off eBay, came off another S2000, and ever since then the gap has been here. But I thought by repositioning the headlight, wiggling it around a bit, I would be able to close this gap, but that's not the case here. But who knows, it might work for you guys. I'm gonna put the car back together now, and yeah, but that's basically how this turned out. So we'll see. I'll take a look at pictures and see if it actually did anything or not really. So yeah. Alright guys, the bumper's back on, and our results are a little more surprising than I thought. Alright, so check this out. So this is the headlight that doesn't have a problem. And as you can see, look how seamless it is right here. And on the other side, I think we actually improved it after all. There's still, let's see if I can focus it. There we go. So there's still a gap. Now there's a gap here, but it's not that big. But the gap here got smaller. There's still a gap. Kind of hard to see. There we go. There's still like a little gap, but it's not as bad as before. This honestly looks better than it did. So I'm gonna call this a somewhat success. Fixed that, so we fixed this headlight, and it looks similar to that one now, and now it's kind of fixed, but not 100%. This is as best as I could get it. I was just basically loosening the bolts. I didn't really take them out, except for the ones that were here, the one on top of here. This one I took out, and that bracket that you guys saw me take out, took that out. But the other bolts, the one that was deep in here and the one from underneath way in the back, I did not take those out. I just loosened them enough so I can play with the headlight, and then as I positioned it to where I wanted it to be, I was holding it with one hand and then tightening the bolts with my other hand. And it got a little bit tricky, but I got it to work. And these are the results. Yeah, so I'm definitely satisfied with how it turned out. I want to thank you guys for watching this video. If it helped you in any way, please leave a like, subscribe, and maybe watch another video, because it really helps out my channel and it allows me to keep making these videos. Thank you again, and I think that's it for now. See you guys on the next video. Peace.